What's up, you guys? Hello, welcome to our channel.
My name is Savy.
My name is Chebby.
And finally we are here. Our channel is called the Sista Circle, and we'll be tackling things motherhood, friendship, everything in between, really.
Everything nice.
First episode, we just wanted you guys to get to know us in a fun way and in a non-conventional way. So we have a few questions here. Everyone will have a pick. So I think you'll go first.
Me, I go first.
Yeah.
See, you go first.
Okay. So, question number 1. What is your biggest accomplishment?
So, I would say having a baby, but then that's not really an accomplishment, as we had said. So I would say being true to myself.
Being true to yourself.
Yeah.
I'd say mine is I'd always be very fearful of starting a business. And so when I started my social media business, now looking back, I'm just like, I actually did it. And I'm so happy I did that. And I'm that girl.
You started a social media business. What's it called?
The Savy Assistant.
The
Savy Assistant. So I manage social media pages, YouTube pages. I manage influencer pages. Generally in the social line of work, digital marketing and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Also, I pick the next one.
Yes.
Yeah, you may pick your copy.
Over here.
Okay. So, next question for Savy. What is one lesson you have learned early that has helped you through life?
One lesson I've learned early.
One lesson you learned early that has helped you through life.
Number 1, sexual discipline.
Oh.
Yeah, because with this generation, it is one big bedroom, not a same as tensu. Like it's everyone with everyone. Bed-sitter. So I am happy that I learned sexual discipline, and but I don't remember the other thing. But I think that is one of the biggest things I've learned. Yeah, kabisa. Yeah, I think that is yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Mine. What is the one thing?
A lesson that you've learned?
That I learned early.
Yeah.
I think I would say growing up, like my mom taught us to be, what's the word? Resourceful.
Yes.
Like like when there's there are times in life when there's plenty, and there's times in life when there's nothing. Yeah. So like your difference and the in betweens have to
save for the times when it's
yes.
Yeah. So you've learned to be frugal. Unajua kupanga. Frugal is the word. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
Next question. What trauma would you ease or change for me given the chance?
Trauma.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to speak freely?
Please. Go ahead and speak freely.
Well, I would say the rape issue.
Yeah. I'd heal that on myself too.
That one.
Yeah.
So for me.
For yours, I would heal. Can we speak freely?
Yes.
With your dad. That I wish he would be present more. Yeah, he would be there for you. Because if you're like this, and there is mostly one parent, if we're 2 parents, it would have been better, amazing.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh. Hi. Nice meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. This side?
Yes. It's one side written.
Oh. You see, Papa. Okay. What do you feel connects us?
That's a good question. A lot. First of all, the courses we did in uni. Yeah. We've done so many projects together.
Yes. Tell them we went to uni together.
We went to uni together.
That's where we met.
We met in uni. Second year, isn't it?
second year,
first year 15 thereabout. So I think going to uni, doing the same courses, being in the same line of work, we've worked together for the same person, we've a lot, motherhood, a lot.
Yeah, I'd also say motherhood, sana, and of course being in the same thing,
industry,
same thing.
Our lives just
they are intertwined.
What is something you would never have done if it wasn't for me? Like I inspired or
this YouTube channel.
Really?
Wallahi. Do you know how long we've been wanting to do this?
Tangu 2017. Okay, that's a million years ago.
It's been a long way coming.
I think sijui tulikuwa tunaogopa. Me, I think I had a lot of self-esteem issues. Like if you'd go to hell, in a corner, my self-esteem but therapy. So I'm glad I get to do this finally. Niachange kusema
tungeanza last year
sai tungekuwa wapi. So I just feel like you just dive into a learn.
Do it. They say do it afraid.
Do it afraid.
That's what we are doing.
Yes.
Can you tell we are shaking?
We are really shaking.
You guys are still there.
Yeah.
Next question for Savy. What is the most important thing you didn't do but should have done? Most important thing you didn't do but you should have done.
What?
I think it's not what do you regret not doing.
Yes. I think it would be in my past relationship. I didn't do the work in
on
terms.
Yourself?
No. I'm amazing. I didn't do background research on the partner, and it messed.
You didn't give yourself enough time to learn them.
Yes, I felt rushed, and so in my mind it was like, oh my God, he's in love, obsessed. Kumbe, now looking back, I'm like, that was a red flag.
Yeah,
You
didn't see.
Yes, I
Or
didn't
you
see.
saw, but you
and
just-
red was my favorite color. I'm like, that flag. I like that flag. Red. So I siku regret per se, but given a chance, I'd do the work in terms of knowing what this other person is all about.
Bringing to the table. Okay, that's a good one. What do I regret?
Oh, what do you? Yeah, you should have done.
Maybe starting work early. Like, you know how zile siku tukiwa uni,
my internships zinakam tuko hapo, Zedi akituambia, imagine this is for you, and we'd hesitate.
And we didn't go.
Yes.
Like tungeanza kufanya job tukiwa second year, first year.
Yes.
Sasa tungekuwa
Millionaires,
Gosh.
shopping and spending. Gosh.
Tricky ass.
Question: why do you love me?
Because you're funny. Because you like to cook and I like to eat. Because we, like, our lives are literally like similar.
Yeah.
Like no matter how far apart we go, like life inaweza kupushi
true. We always find a
way to come back.
Yes. Yeah.
Like there's always, I don't know how to explain it. Like there's always something about Savy. And then you're so talented. Like, do you know that?
No.
Maybe you forgot.
No.
Like in uni,
you
write well. You're a good storyteller.
Yeah.
You're a lot of good things that I look at and want to be.
Really?
Yeah.
You're lying.
For real. Like, you're such a good storyteller.
No, you're lying.
You're an excellent storyteller. And you're crying.
Stop cutting those onions, Waka. You can't cook now.
Don't.
No, because you see, you get into...
Teach you.
Like, you tend to forget your... whatever you're good at, because you get into spaces or you get with people who don't show you. And I understand it's not anyone's fault, it's not anyone's work to tell you you're good, you're what. But sometimes you're exposed into situations where you're forced to put on other boots or other things, so you tend to forget. Inaenda tu ikipotea. So that's a good reminder. That's a good reminder. I love you because Waka and I, we are the those naughty children. I like you really ground us. You know, like you're that person who calls and says, by this have that's a stupid decision. And it makes you come back to anyway. That's a stupid decision. Yeah. And you're very generous that the many times you housed us in uni. Mom, I'm so sorry for the many projects that were non-existent.
Non-existent.
And
did not exist.
Nothing like that. Ati shooting usiku. What is that?
Ati 48-hour challenge.
So you really put up with us. Honestly, you really did.
Always.
Yeah,
Always.
you really did.
Mm-hmm.
Your turn.
Okay. This thing was balancing here nicely. Okay. If this was our last conversation, what would you want me to know?
Last.
I'll tell you that I love you. Mm-hmm. That you're so awesome. Mm-hmm. That you are perfect, just the way you are. Mm-hmm. That we only live once.
Today is emotional.
That you only live once.
Yeah.
And live while you're here.
Yeah. I'd also tell you, okay, of course it will be a last conversation, but there is no rehearsal. This is not a rehearsal. So all we have is this moment. Yeah. Like today at 4:25 is all we have. And that I love you. Aww. From the depths and the pits.
I love you too.
What scares you the most about your transition that you have not shared? You are asking about what transition? You transition into content and doing YouTube.
What scares me the most?
Of course, apart from haters and siju what you know.
We don't fear haters. Come even as we have comebacks, okay? We're not here to play with you.
Playing with nobody.
Maybe. What now? Maybe being vulnerable. Like being
super vulnerable.
Vulnerable, like putting yourself out there for people
literally
to know.
Yeah, it's like I'm presenting myself on a platter.
Yeah, for people
and saying I am
judge
butcher and whatever.
They come for your blood.
Yeah, that's a big. It's like a scary
it's
thing.
Like a thing, but we do it afraid.
But exactly, regardless. See, I've helped you say yours. Okay, mine is.
Let me help you.
Transition. I think now transitioning into accepting doing things as a single entity. Yeah, just knowing that saa ni wewe. Like ni wewe. Kuna that fear of will I be able to uphold or give the best and at the same time maintain my sanity, and at the same time like a lot of hats lot of hats to wear, but again we do it, you match the effort. You don't back down, you just
no back down and go
go back. Like sasa ni wapi pengine ndaenda.
Okay, if you'd go back and change anything about your relationship, what would it be?
I think in terms of our friendship is as we are, me, you, Waxy, we would start the money market early. We would start investing early so that by now we could be very far, because we used to come across money and our priorities were like this. We were so young. So I think I would start. We'd have land, we'd do what, but invest. That's not to say we won't get it. But I'd be more intentional in the friendship. I'd be more intentional.
I feel like now we are okay though.
Now we are intentional.
Though the time is not as much as
because you see,
we had a lot of time back then.
We'd hang out every day, every weekend. Kama ni kufuatana sisi wote kwa kina nani waka haya.
But I feel like we were intentional.
We were intentional, and I think that is when we put the base of being there for each other. Tulisha solidify your base. So I think that helped us right now for us to be able to do what we are doing now.
I agree. So
you?
what would I
would you change?
I don't think there's anything. Is there? No, I don't think so. I feel like we are just okay the way.
Yeah,
like
we've never
has,
had dramas.
Yeah, everyone has their differences, and which makes like for good friends.
Yes. Kama mwenzetu pale.
Yeah, our friend HR account.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi, Wakariti. Hi, Waka.
A phrase that always feels good to hear. Mine is
mama. Mine is mama.
Then we are different.
Yes.
Mine is niweke kwa namba gani.
Money.
But apart from that, it's
at account debited.
I'm a confirmed.
Confirmed you have received.
But another one is a client calling to tell you, where should can we now start? You send your proposal. Now we are clear to move, and I can put down my deposit.
Yeah,
I think that is always just like one more month in Nairobi.
Oh gosh,
like
money,
I know,
money.
I feel. I'm so glad at least.
Yeah, for me, I don't feel like I have. Okay, not okay. I don't feel like I have had a lot of that. Confirmed you have received lately.
Yes.
So for me, it's more of my baby aspect.
Yes, yeah. Actually, it's still okay. Like ni bado ni sawa.
Yeah, it's allowed. It's allowed. Okay. So it's who now?
Use.
My turn.
Use.
Is use.
Is use.
Okay. So how does this friendship feel like? That's broad.
It feels like, you see, as a lady, after a long day, and you come back home and you remove your bra. It feels, this is like a feeling of, like we have seen each other vulnerable.
Oh gosh.
We've seen each other crying,
laughing,
sick, laughing, happy, failing classes, and doing exams. And waka coming over akona exam the next day in uko Madaraka na ako Mirema. Na usiku tuna cram sisi wote. Like I feel like I can be a HR right now. Like it feels like, or a cold drink on a sunny day. Yeah. So it is refreshing. It's freeing. Actually it's freeing because you're allowed to be yourself. Like hata kuna vitu mtu akifanya, we are not shocked because it's just like ni nani amefanya.
We know her like that.
Si tunamjua hivyo.
Yes. No, so you said all the good words.
I've said everything.
Yeah, it's refreshing. Refreshing is a good word, but I'd say grounding.
Yeah.
Because I feel like nowadays we check each other like.
So at the age, it's where we're
able to tell each other the truth.
This is wrong. This is not it.
Yeah. So
when do you feel most loved?
When
do you
someone I had already told you this, but when someone like does stuff for me without being asked to.
Acts of service
without being asked. Like how do I say this? Like si lazima taikwe acts of service. Like sometimes you just feel, how do I say? Words have escaped. Like when you probably need something, and someone just does it for you without.
True.
Yeah, like you communicate that you need something, and then they go
and you don't have to say it twice.
Yeah. Or even sometimes they just know at this point you need this, and they do it for you.
They do it. Yeah.
That's cute.
That's cute.
That's sweet.
Mine is someone being. I'm also learning that to be for myself. It's being a person of you honor your word. Like if someone says, or if I said tomorrow I am going to maybe clean the carpet, whether I wake up moody or not,
or sick.
Okay, sick exemption, but moody or not, or whatever mood I'll wake up in, I'll still do it. So I also appreciate it. Discipline. I also appreciate someone being a person of their word.
Yeah.
You say what you do, you do what you said you'll do.
That's nice. What is your greatest insecurity?
It's a list, but I'd say my biggest insecurity was feeling like I'm not good enough, and that really made me not take a lot of a lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
Because I'd always have your imposter syndrome and feeling like, will you really be up to task? Ama uko sure utaweza kuifanya. Yeah. And then the others I've just learned to, you know what, just work with them. Yeah, so now what do I do?
Yeah. I think feeling like you're not good enough is also like a thing of mine. I think everyone, no?
We struggle with that.
Yeah.
And I think also Kitambo, I used to struggle with that one of you meet someone and, may I add weight? So these days I'm just like...
After being a mom.
Yeah, so like, now what do I do?
Okay.
Yeah, so... Best believe if it was bothering me, I'd do something about it.
Yeah.
But now
it's just like that's what it is.
It's another list. Add it to the list.
Yeah.
So Savy Chebby overcompletes it now.
I'm overdue.
A paragraph.
It's a paragraph.
In a couple of years, when our kids watch this channel, what do you hope they will learn from it?
Hey, child. You go first.
You go first.
I would want for them to know that they are enough.
Yeah.
That they are perfect the way they are.
You hope they will pick that from this channel.
From this channel.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like our aim is to be ourselves.
Positive.
Be ourselves.
Body positive. Yeah.
All of it, like. Ikue ni nasty, ikue ni good, ikue ni happy, sad, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So to be yourself, to be themselves, and to be confident.
Yeah. I think for me it would be, I would like them to know that even in the midst of all the craziness of this world, there are still good people. Like you can still form genuine friendships in the midst of this crazy world. Minim.
Hey, that's a good one. Hey, what have you learned from me that has changed you?
Speaking up. One thing I've learned is, a quote I learned last week was, it's either you speak up and mess things, or you be quiet and let things mess you. I am selfish. I pick the first one. Let me speak up. Let it mess. Me, but I'm okay. Me, Gigi. It's not an open group.
That's by the way.
Yeah.
That is on this for this whole. If
like
there's anything we've
I've
said
learned is I speak up.
Yeah.
Immediately, if something is uncomfortable, I'll speak up. If someone did me dirty, I'll speak up. I've learned that from you. So we learned
from you. I feel like there's a lot.
Hey.
There is. This one, she's gangster. Gangster points 100. Okay, so udem huwezi mkujia tu venye unasikia, like she'll tackle you. So I'm kind of learning to be like a tough,
or to be tough. And I'm learning to be soft.
Really?
I'm learning to be, saying feminine, but I'm learning to embrace
you're letting your feminine energy
take
over a bit.
I want to allow myself to let someone else do it for me. I'm so used to.
I was watching that on WaPTMI.
Kituka along that lines of you become so masculine that like you're
used to doing everything.
Yes, like me in my mind it's always go time. What about next mind?
Like there's no time,
so I'm learning to
lay back and to chill and let someone do it.
Yes. If someone is offering, allow them to do it.
Like because to me grow up na yo I can do it.
Me kwanza my mom
as a woman.
My
you
mom
want to do everything.
My mother is like this. You're sitting. Why are you sitting? You should not be sitting. Women should not sit.
Sleeping, relaxing.
Mimi kwanza mama yangu 7 atasema amka hata ni saa 4.
Unalala ukifanya nini?
Unalala nini saa 6? hata the whole day ujamka na ni 7. So
but nowadays like you're able to actually, if you're feeling like you're tired, you're able
I'll
to
sleep in,
sit down, rest or sleep, or you know,
or just tell a client head on,
Yeah.
leo siezi,
Today I can't.
today I can't come for that meeting,
Prioritizing
let's do it tomorrow. Because
your
you go, you become overwhelmed,
you get burnt
you become resentful, you start resenting things
It's
and
so
people
true. It is
because
so
every time I see your call
Unfortunately.
I'm like hu sasa tunaanza tena kuongea. I can't, so I'm just learning. Take a step back.
Okay.
What would happen to end our friendship? What would warrant this friendship to end?
What would warrant this friendship to end? Wax. What kind of question?
What kind of
The
question?
last one. No, that's the last question.
There's one more.
What?
Would warrant for, like, what would happen, and we'll just be like,
What's
you
the
know,
one thing I can't stand?
divorce.
We are done. It's the one thing I can't stand. Gosh, I'm trying to think.
I'm glad that our taste in men is different. So it's like, that's your
How does
person.
that answer this question?
See, it helps. See, you know, other friendships, they end over
Over
partner,
men.
over men.
Oh, if you
So I feel
sleep
like
with
we
my
are past
man.
that, you know.
If you sleep with
Real.
a man, you're done.
You're done.
But I'm not afraid of
I
that one.
mean, they.
I hadn't thought
Maybe
about
if
it
I
as well.
killed someone, like
Maybe I'd
it would be
support
like
you.
you'd still support me even if I kill.
I think
Die-
if
die-
if
what
stop
or die?
being loyal. Loyalty
Yeah.
is very important to me.
Yeah.
Loyalty
We
in
can
what
commit
sense?
murder and hide it and
Thank me, I'd be those ones of waxy.
See my friend.
Yeah, like
That is it.
waka unakuja na ukamka
Bring the shovel.
come with a shovel na gloves.
I'll bring the acid.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ask tomorrow.
Never ask. Never.
Loyalty.
Loyalty.
Yeah.
That one
I
has
know
just
for
been
me.
like, bye.
Yeah.
Done.
Because me, I remember a
You
time
can
when
never stop being my friend.
no, me, I remember a time, you guys, kwanza the two of you, me, I was deep in the ghetto of breastfeeding. And then I see you guys, ati mko out. Na mjaniambia.
So
Nakuja-
I said that-
No, it felt as a type of way. Like, simniambie tu hata niseme no.
But even you two used to go out and me, I was home alone. Yeah.
Mbona mi ndo SI unit hapo? No, guys.
No.
But,
Do you want them to see your face?
No.
yeah,
So
you
better-
just speak there. Yeah.
Better act nice.
So, but it wasn't a big deal. I was like, and then you're in my neighborhood.
Just
Like,
across
you
the
know, hey, I'm just like, these girls.
Why?
But again,
They ain't
it never, hey, they ain't loyal. Mi hata sita waongelesha.
We are done.
Like me, hata akinicall. And then, najipata
Then
tu.
you grew up.
So I think, loyalty too.
Loyalty.
Yeah,
PCG. I don't know. What's the worst?
That's the worst.
I don't know. Honestly.
I don't know.
We'll see when we get there.
When we get there. Last question.
Last question. What do you find most difficult and why?
I am a creative, so I come up with so many ideas, even business ideas. And then I will be passionate about them for a while. And then as time goes, the
Typical
fire.
creative.
Yeah, typical creative. So sometimes you find that you have a lot of backlog of, this was supposed to start, this was supposed to start, this kicked off,
Started, didn't take off.
So I'm learning to work on one thing at a time. Yeah, so if it is now this, now let this one consume me.
Yeah.
And
not to have too many things running at once.
Another thing I'm learning, I was finding difficult was people pleasing. Yeah,
That's me as well.
Me too. I used to. You are afraid to say no.
Yeah.
But
You're a
that-
yes man.
Yes,
girl,
yeah, I
woman.
was a yes. I was
Yes,
a yes
girl.
woman. And then later on, una look back, you're like, akina ningesema tu no.
You know, it's like when you fight with someone and then you wanted to say
Afterward.
something alafu kusema.
Afterward, I'm just like, na
should have
ningemtusi hivi, hiyo ingemweza.
1 year later.
1 year later, ile siku tulifight. Sasa niko na courage. Na pia saying no.
Saying no is
Saying
hard.
no. Saying no
is hard.
Saying no is hard. It's
But
not
now,
easy.
like after being I feel like motherhood teaches you a lot. Like ukisha
Yeah.
kwa mama, it's like it's not working for me.
No.
It's not working for me.
It's not.
I'm not going to say yes so you
I'm
can
not.
be happy, you know.
Yeah.
What am I finding difficult? Maybe packing my things and moving to another. That's like hard for me. Yeah. It's so hard.
You
Like,
want to move?
maybe at some point.
Hey, 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 my heart.
Maybe, but like I think it's so hard
Yeah.
leaving home, like leaving your clan, leaving your people.
your comfort zone.
Yeah, comfort. That's the one. Leaving your comfort zone is so hard.
It is difficult. Another thing is,
But it's worthwhile when you think about it.
also loving yourself. It is not easy.
Yeah.
It is not easy, especially when sometimes when you're looking back, you cringe. You're just like,
All that.
what was that?
All that. I was like, what did I say
Like,
there?
what?
Why did I even
What
react
was
like that?
this?
You know,
What?
You have
What
those.
is this?
Thank God.
A lot.
Two of us.
I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But it shall happen.
Yeah,
So you learn to embrace even those two funny things and realizing
Awkward things
that is
and-
not also who I am.
Yeah.
Another thing, finding
Go
this a
ahead.
lot.
Knock yourself out.
Healing. The most difficult one. Healing, especially if you've been sexually assaulted, especially in my case, you never fully heal. You'll find that you'll have periods when you're fine. You're like, doesn't bother me. And then one day you'll come across something or just a trigger, and it's we are back to square one.
It never really goes away.
Yes, and then it is worse when you have a partner who does not get it.
Yeah.
So it feels like it is a difficult thing. Healing is difficult. I think that is the most difficult thing.
You never really fully heal.
Because you're always asking questions of what did I do?
You know.
Mbona tunaongelea hiko topic?
It's okay, we can move on.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
Subscribe,
to Sister Circle. Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
To tell a friend to tell an ex.
Yeah.
And subscribe.
And an ex.
Bye-bye.
Did you just say ex?
To tell an ex.
We finally did it.
Did it.